Shalom, shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bahashim Harakah Kodash Mamath. Double honors to the elders, apostles, and GMS. Shalom to you, brothers and sisters that's pushing in truth and sincerity. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. And that's talking about Esau. The Idumean rulership established upon the earth that the Lord have given to Esau for a short season, starting with Alexander, and then going all the way down to today. So, and I say that to say this because the Lord told us about the times of the Diadochi and how they was going to be. Told us about the time of the Diadochi and what they did with their Hellenization and expanding it, and then also making a way for 168 or 165 BC during the times of Judah Maccabees, and I think it was 167. Well, for the time of Judah Maccabees, and then setting up the time for John Hyrcanus and the full rededication of the temple, and then making the way for Yahushua and paving the way for Yahushua to come upon the earth, being born through Joseph and Mary by having relations, because there's no immaculate conception, and through Yahushua fulfilling the prophecy and fulfilling what was said of him in the Old Testament, which he also spoke about in 70 AD. When he spoken of the abomination that maketh desolate, and the mystery of iniquity, and then the time of 70 AD came to where it was the Jewish-Roman wars, to where we had to flee, we had to leave, man. We had to get out of Israel because of the persecution, and the Lord told us, man, run towards the hills. And the elder also made a lesson speaking on Ezekiel 38, Revelations 20, and then he was speaking on, he also got Revelation 16, speaking of the flood, right? The same flood that Esau did during the Roman Empire, it is going to do today. So Revelations is the revealing of what's to come. And what's to come is hidden in the parable. And then within that parable is the truth. All right. Okay. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12. So, okay, I said Revelation 16 earlier. Revelations 12, verse 5. And she brought forth a man-child. So, Now that makes a little bit more sense. And who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, with a harsh rulership. And her child was caught up into Yahweh Khan. So he went back into the Father after our own people persecuted him and the Romans killed him. And it's just into his throne. So his throne is on the right hand side of the Father. It says, and the woman fled into the wilderness, where she hath a place prepared of Yahweh Khan. So that happened. So the woman did flee, where she had a place prepared of Yahweh, that she should feed her 1,260 days. So a set number of days. All right. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. And that's talking about that war in heaven. So it's jumping. It's jumping. It's fast forwarding. Right? It's fast forwarding. It says, and prevail not, neither was there a place found anymore in heaven. Con. So Esau is not going to prevail. And their place, man, all the satellites and everything that they're trying to do with this laser technology and try to use 5G or 6G, any of that, man, it's not going to prevail. It's not going to prosper. And that's going to be done by the hand of the Lord. It says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil, Khan, that old serpent even from the beginning, called the devil, the deceiver, and Satan, the adversary, which deceived the whole world, Khan, because the power was given to him to take peace from the world. And if you take peace, you take the truth away. And what did Esau replace the truth with? Lies. That's just the form of it. So he took peace away from the earth. And he deceived the whole earth. He was cast into the earth, and his angels was cast out with him. So that devil is not going to have any place no more in heaven. After he get brought down and serve his time, his judgment for 1,000 years, he's going to serve his time. And then he's going to be cast out. He's not going to have a place in heaven or on earth or anywhere to dwell, to walk again, to breathe, to have that breath of life, the refreshing air. That devil isn't going to have it anymore. Esau, Edom. And it says, and I heard a loud voice saying, heaven now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed, Hamashiach Yahushua, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. God, man. And that's what they did. They accused us. Right? And they oppressed us. And they still oppress us. And they continue to keep doing it. And it's going to be a never-ending cycle. It says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, by the word of the testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death. God. And it says, and that's going to jump too. That jumps around as well. Because even during these times today, just like every other time, like for example, with the 7 children, the story of the 7 children, they didn't bow down. Right, and even today, even in these times, when the devil come in rushing like a flood, and when that Lot B comes around, when the ones that's chosen, Lord willing, I'm a part of that number, they're gonna overcome. They're gonna overcome Salakia. They're gonna overcome the wiles of the devil through the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. All right, verse 11, it said, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their power, and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death. So they didn't sell out. So the hopeful elect is not going to sell out. They're not going to sell out. They're not going to waver. They're gonna continue to keep pressing towards that mark, towards salvation, towards the Lord, towards His testimony. And just like it said in Daniel, when Hananiah, Azariah, and Mishael, it was saying, if it be not so, then we're still not going to worship your God and eat your meat. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, ye that dwell in them, both to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. And this devil knows that. And what do they start doing when they want to get shit done quickly, man? They start moving furniture. Shit start getting hotter. Especially when you cook, when you want to get cooked, when you want to get done faster, what you do, you turn the heat up. Same thing with these devils, man. They want to bring over that NWO, that full digitized system, and they want to press towards that as fast as they can. All right, but I'll make a part 3 to this lesson because I wanted to make it in parts. I didn't want to make it too long. But yeah, man, and I have a couple more scriptures as well in the Revelations 12. But until the next one, shalom.